Hello! Welcome back to another speed build, or if this is your first time, welcome! If you like what you see in this video, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. So today I decided to go ahead and build an oceanfront beach house. Oceanfront? Lakefront? I'm pretty sure Sulani is ocean, right? Yeah. Let's go with oceanfront. And oh, where was my train of thought on that? Oh yeah, this roof. I know I complain every time I build a roof, but seriously, I cut out so much, and at the end of it, I ended up just going with like the wacky design and added some eaves onto it. But I think in the end, I liked how it looked. My issue with roofs is I want them to be realistic, and that means like the water has to drop off in the right direction too. I don't know. It's a weird quirk, I guess. But because I built this in Sulani, I usually don't pack restrict my builds at all. But on this one, I decided to just use base game and island living. So if you have island living and no other packs, you can download this house and it will be 100% what it is meant to be. So yeah, I thought that was a nice change. I hate when I go to download a build and there's one pack I don't have, and then I have to figure out which or what items are missing in the house. I decided to do the open door to the deck again. I really like how it looks, and I thought for this house it worked out well because they'll be on a beach and like a very open house. They have the screen doors, the open windows, has very beachy vibe. Yeah, of course it does. It's on a beach. Way to go. So I just kept a very basic layout. Most of the activity items in this house are going to be outside. Like I end up putting some ocean items and things on the deck. And I've never used that ladder and dock piece before, so I did end up playtesting it and it does work. I had no idea what it did, so that was fun to see. You can make them jump off of it, they climb up and down the ladder. It was pretty cool. The color scheme in the bathroom, I just went rather muted because the rest of the house I went with that blue ocean theme, and I just kept it pretty simple. I imagine this house would be for one male sim, so I didn't want to go too overboard in the bathroom. You'll see when I add the clutter items, it's just a couple bottles here and there, and that's it. And of course, a hamper and a rug. I wish we had like bathroom style 3 tile rugs because I feel like in real life you also have a rug usually in front of the toilet. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, I ended up taking out one of the counters just to get that shelving unit in there. I figured it looked a little bit better, and that's the the very minimal clutter I did in there. The bedroom I had fun with. I did that blue theme, like I said, and I imagine the sim in this house to be kind of artsy. I ended up adding like a easel and some musical instruments, so I mixed a couple patterns throughout the house, but I think it ended up looking really good. It took me forever to figure out what rug would go in this room though. Like none seemed to fit, but I think this one ended up being okay. But how's everyone's day going? Mine's going pretty good. I mean, full disclosure, I took a nap before I did this voiceover because I was sitting at my computer like falling asleep from doing this edit. The build took an hour and a half, not even, and then editing took me 4 hours because I kept getting so distracted. I'm the worst at editing. Again, through the kitchen, I kept this, beach color theme. I don't know, would you call that aqua or teal? I don't know. I wish we had more stoves that didn't have that lip in the back. I know one of the packs comes with it, but I don't have that pack. I think that's the snow pack, the mountain one, skiing one. I don't know what it's called, but I don't have it. And I think that's the only pack that has the stove that doesn't have that lip in the back. It makes it hard when you want to put a stove in front of the window, but I made it work. And these they're not shelves. Yeah, they are shelves, I guess. Shelves, cabinets, whatever, that came with Island Living in a patch update because they didn't actually put them in the Island Living pack, I think. I don't know, like they didn't give upper cabinets, so they just did those open shelving units, but I really like them, and I like how you can arrange them to make them look like they fit into each other. This light trick I do all the time too. To me, it's just realistic for kitchens to have that like custom LED lighting, I guess. I don't know. I kept this house kind of I don't want to say basic because I did add a few art pieces in it, but I just didn't go too overboard. I kept it kind of simple. Like I said, I just pictured it for one sim, so they really wouldn't have that much going on, I don't think. And it bugs me that even though the upper shelving units and the cabinets are the same color swatches, because of the funky lighting, they look different. But it's okay. It still looks good. It looks cohesive, I guess is what matters. I don't know why I insist on adding a kettle on top of the stove. Like, I feel like we don't have anything else that fits on there, but I think it adds a nice touch. But I also didn't have a lot of clutter to add because I did pack restrict myself, and I feel like most of the kitchen clutter came with the Cool Kitchen pack. And I also use a lot of the Backyard pack. I forget the actual name of it. Maybe it just is Backyard or Patio something. I use those items a lot for kitchen clutter too, but with this one I sort of had to tone it down. The curtains in the door, I did playtest this. They do walk through it just fine without an issue. I thought it looked cool, and it's something that might be there in real life because they have the door open. They just might let the curtains fall down. And I went with the weathered looking table because, again, if you've ever like lived in a beach house or been to one, everything is salt and sand ruined. Everything gets that worn look to it. So I thought that fit in well. Even though I think that's the only piece of furniture like that, aside from like the exterior painting of the house. And I like that I could use the same swatch on that bench as I did in the bed, sort of connects the whole house a little bit. That plant, I love the look of it, but it's so bulky. Like it never properly fits anywhere. So the area I put it, it sticks out the window, but I figured that was okay because the window is literally just open. But yeah, I wish they made it more condensed because the pot is so small and then the leaves just stick out so wide. I like using this light, but I can never figure out a good spot for it. But I love the table lamps, those square ones it comes with the set. I think those look really good. I use those quite often. So I originally painted these walls gray, but then when I added that tile backsplash, I had to change the walls to white to match the paint that comes on the top of it. But I like that tile backsplash. I think it played in good with the color scheme. And you see I added the easel and I only did hand carved guitars and violins. I thought that added a nice touch. I did play test this to see that he could get to the bar, and I like that he actually opens the door. I thought that was kind of funny. I wasn't sure how that was gonna work, but it does work. It's just a little silly to watch. Also some gardening pots so they can do some other skills, and that is the end of the build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye!